Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is January 1, 2019. It is a brand new day, a brand new year, and it is time for those of you who are sitting on the fence to take action. I'm talking to my English language learners, primarily from my Speak Excellent English Facebook group. If you are watching the replay, please consider becoming a member of Speak Excellent English. In addition, I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel, click the bell so that you will know when I am going live. So today I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English. Those of you who caught me on New Year's Eve, I said that at the beginning of this year, 2019, I will come on several times, hopefully every day, to be a benefit to my English language learners, those that will be eventually introduced to me, and those that have known me for quite some time, but have remained quiet or sat on the fence. I'm putting emphasis on sat on the fence because that is an idiom many of my English language learners often ask about idioms. How can I use them? When should I use them? And some of them makes absolutely no sense. So throughout this year, I will be introducing idioms, phrasal verbs, a little slang, and great conversational English. The time now in North Carolina in the United States is 3:48. Thank you so much for joining me and listening. If you have a question, please post it in the bottom chat and I would be happy to answer your question. And until a post is made for me to answer, I'm going to take a quick look at the Facebook group. And as I said, I'll try to answer more questions from the Facebook group to give my audience a bird's eye view of what we're able to do with me functioning as your coach. So let's take a look at the Facebook page. Now, due to logistics, you will not be able to look at my Facebook page, but I'm going to go there now and read some of the thought-provoking questions that were posted for me. Great. Here's a great question from Sonia. Sonia asks, let's see, there are three other questions that Sonia asked. The first question, how important is vocabulary? How important is vocabulary? Well, I'm going to tell you that vocabulary is very important for speaking. So Sonia asks, does one need to work on vocabulary for getting fluent? I'm going to assume that she's asking, is it necessary for her to have vocabulary to become fluent in English? In order to understand English, you must understand the words, the meaning, the definition, and perhaps some visual examples of the word that you're reading. When you culminate all of these words together, they make for good comprehensive sense. Words in isolation are just that, words in isolation. For example, here are some words in isolation. Share, friends, family, teammates, groups, ever, it, make, share. Those are words in isolation. Now let's mix those words up, spread them out, and see if I can put those words into some comprehensible sentence. Groups make it easier than ever to share with friends, family, and teammates. So you see, I took each individual word. However, if I did not know that groups group meant a collection, a collective body, the sentence would not make sense. Easier means that it is not difficult, but then I'd have to know what the word difficult meant as well. Teammates, similar to groups, several people or put together. Family, a grouping. So we have three words to help us identify the meaning in what I just read. Groups, family, teammates, and there were four. Friends. If you know what those four words mean, then you are going to better be able to understand what you have read. However, I don't believe that Sonia is limiting her thought about vocabulary to those words. I think she may be asking about words such as fantastic, ingredients, purposeful. How could she use those words? The key to that will be write the words down that you want to use and start writing. Becoming fluent in English is not just speaking. It involves listening, comprehending, speaking with practice, reading, which would include building your vocabulary. So when you work in all those areas, you will see in a short period of time with consistency, you will be able to do so much more. So thank you, Sonia, for that question. I see that someone else has joined the Facebook Live. Actually, this is YouTube Live. If you post a question for me, I would be happy to answer that question for you. I am Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English, and I'm reviewing some of the questions that are being asked on the Speak Excellent English Facebook group page. There's one word about motivation. So what exactly is motivation? Motivation is that something within yourself that will encourage you to take on more than what you ordinarily would do. For example, if you want to become a fluent English speaker, you will not become an English fluent speaker just by sitting around and doing very little to entertain that thought. It will require you to practice. I'm not suggesting that you have to buy a lot of things online to facilitate your learning. Honestly, everything that you need can be found absolutely free on the internet at no cost to you. The challenge is to find the time to do the things that you wish to do. Barring the fact that you don't have the time, the world is your pearl. Seek everything that you need, you'll find it. There are YouTube videos, there are blogs, there are free tutorials. All of those things can help you with your conversational English, but you need to have the time to research it, practice it, and have someone evaluate it for you. And you can do that absolutely free. If you join my Facebook group, Speak Excellent English, you will get tons of feedback in that group. So I want to encourage you to join me in Speak Excellent English Facebook group. Join this YouTube channel, post your questions, and be active. Become actively engaged in your learning, and you will be amazed at what you learn. So that is my rant for now. I may come back on a little later today, hoping that others will post questions for me. And I look forward to this wonderful journey that we're going to have in 2019. Thank you so much for joining in. If you're listening to the replay, I'm Dr. Priscilla, and welcome home. Bye for now.